hope you're doing well. Welcome back to CP Mom and Daughter. I know it's been a bit, but I always want to be true to what I've said in the past, and that is I don't want to make a video just for the sake of making a video. I want to make videos that I feel are important and where things need to be said. So lately, I have had a couple of situations where well-meaning people have asked, well, have you tried this? Have you done this? Have you done that? Related to Misty, related to fixing her. And I don't ever want her to feel like she needs fixed. Now, working hard at therapy and things like that, and being proud of her when she does that, that is totally different. But I don't ever want her to feel like, oh, I need this surgery so I can look like this, or I need this so I can do this, and da 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 da. I want her to be happy where she's at. I want her to be content in any and every situation. And right now, she is the happiest little girl I know. Excuse me. So I think it's important, as a society, we change our mindset. So let's stop focusing on, oh, they could have this surgery, or they could have this done, or they could have that done. Let's focus on, let's look at the buildings that we're in. Let's see, okay, we need ramps. Okay, we need bigger bathrooms with bars, or, you know, I could improve this building or this church in this way. It's us that need to change. We need to change our hearts and our minds and how we think about people, how we look at people. Everybody has value, and I know I've shared this before, but I don't believe it can be said enough. Everybody has value. Everybody deserves love and to be cared for and appreciated, and we need to start seeing them as made in the image of God, especially if you're a believer. I am reading this fabulous book, not sponsored, but totally encourage you to read it, and it's called Disability and the Church. And just realizing, why aren't we encouraging them to lead? Why aren't we encouraging them to come in? This needs to be with our playgrounds, with our homes, with our schools. I work at a school right now that I love, and I love the people. Sorry, there's a big truck. But they don't have the means to welcome my daughter in. She'll be in kindergarten next year. And that's sad. And I'm trying to rack my brain, okay, how can I give her the best? How can I give her the best with homeschooling? And how can I make sure that I'm saying, yes, you are valued, yes, you are loved, so that she knows that. Because I've even had, like I said before, well-meaning friends, well-meaning family say, well, if she's able to do this, that'd be great. If she's able to do this, that'd be great. That's true, but we've got to make sure that we're not so focused on, if she's able to do this, that we're not seeing all the amazing things that she can do right now. And I'm ashamed to say that, when I'm scrolling through Instagram, there's situations and people that are harder to look at and harder to read their stories, just because of how they might look or whatever. And I want to change my mindset on that. I want to. They deserve the time of day as well. And so Sorry, I know this is kind of all rambling and things like that, but we need to stop trying to change people, and we need to look around and see how we can change things to make life better for them. Because God has made us all the way He's made us for a purpose. He loves us all and just wants to see His name lifted up, and each one of these precious people do a much better job at showing us how we're supposed to give the Lord honor and glory than anybody else could. So I want to encourage you that if you have somebody in your life with a disability, that person is a blessing. Tell that person today that they're a blessing. Tell their caregiver that they are a blessing. I know that they don't hear it enough. And it's okay to make suggestions of different equipment and things you see, especially since there's always something cool and neat coming out. That's okay, but don't ever imply, oh, they should go see this doctor or that doctor or whatever. Don't ever imply that they need fixed or a cure unless that is something that person or those individuals are seeking. I had a very traumatic experience when I was very young. I went to go visit family, and the next thing I knew, I was in the middle of a healing ceremony because I have mild cerebral palsy myself, and they were like putting hands on me and oil and supposedly speaking in tongues, and it was like 100 degrees. I felt like I was gonna faint. It was just a very, very traumatic experience. And then I was told, if I said this passage, according to Deuteronomy 28:22, cerebral palsy is a curse of the law. But according to Galatians 3:13, Christ has redeemed me from the curse of the law. Therefore, I no longer have cerebral palsy. I was told if I said that over and over and over again, day after day after day, one of these times I'd wake up and I'd be healed. Well, that didn't happen. But I do believe that the Lord touched my heart and said, I love you just the way you are. I have no desire to see you fixed because you are perfect in my eyes. And hearing that from the Lord was what I needed. And that's what many of these people need. I can understand that if you're in a situation when you're in, excruciating pain or something very debilitating, that you just really want to go away, I can understand having different thoughts about healing and surgeries and that kind of thing. But I'm happy with the way I'm at. The Lord has opened so many doors for me to share His love and goodness with others that I wouldn't be able to relate to on the level that I'm able to with having my cerebral palsy. And so I wouldn't ask the Lord to take it away. Now there's days that I ask Him to help me through the pain and the challenges, and He does. He's always there for me. And so I'm very, very grateful for that. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope this was an encouragement, and we'll see you next time. Bye. God bless.